Hello, I'm here to show you my latest little junk journal. Since I discovered junk journaling, I save everything. And I was going through my stash the other day, looking at some of my miscellaneous trash, and came across this Via instant coffee packaging. And I just loved the size, and I decided I was going to make a journal out of it. It measures about 3.5 by 6, and I'm not sure how big that is. Looks like about an inch. It got a little chunkier than I intended it to be, and I just was determined to use just scraps and miscellaneous things I had laying on my windowsill and within arm's reach of my desk. And that's what I did, and I actually really like the way it came out. My first attempt at a closure was 2 bits of this twine, baker's twine, tied in the middle, but that was just too cumbersome, so I cut one of them off, and I have it still attached to the back, and I just wrap it around the front brad a couple of times, and that works really well. I started out, I've always felt strongly that journals should have a lot of writing space, but I'm just having so much fun making junk journals and using little bits of this and that, that I decided, well, this was just going to be just for fun to make. And as it turns out, there's actually a fair amount of writing space in here, which you will see as we go through. So I started adding index cards, and now it can actually be used as a little journal for whatever, note-taking, telephone numbers, gratitude, whatever you want to put in it. So I'll just flip through quickly. This is a little arrow I made with my Silhouette Cameo using a Kleenex box. And this is from a Trader Joe's. I fussy cut this little image from a Trader Joe's flyer, and this was some leftover ephemera from a Tsunami Rose kit that I had purchased and used for my own personal daily journal. So I used a variety of things, like I said, just miscellaneous leftovers that I had. This is from a journal that I recently made, just papers that I grabbed out of my file. This is a little tuck spot here. Again, Tsunami Rose. This is cardstock. This is some padding, not packaging. Well, anyway, what they add to a box to take up space. In a delivery I had, and it was all crumpled up, and I took it out and smoothed it out carefully and put it in with my other trash to use someday in a journal, so I decided to use it here. And that's a little stamp that I punched out, and then I folded that over, punched the edge, and added a little index card to that. This is some stationery that a friend of mine had made and was on sale a long time ago. It's just beautiful. And I folded it over, and there's a tuck spot for another index card there. So I'll stop talking so much and just flip through. Oh, this is another type of padding in a box, and it's quite flimsy, but again, I kept it. And this time I went around the edge with some fabric tape that I had purchased. Here's a little goodie bag that I got from Daiso, and I just made it a tuck spot. I did make these little envelopes with my Silhouette, and since I've been collecting vintage ephemera, these are tiny reproductions of old advertisements, so I just tucked that in there just for fun. Again, here's that paper and half of an index card. That's from Tsunami Rose. This is also a little envelope I made with my silhouette, and this time there's some Tim Holtz reproductions and of postcards from various states. And again, because I save everything now, I have little bits of ephemera and leftover papers, so I just used all that. There's that padding paper again. Index card. Another one of those little envelopes. This is the center of the first signature, and I just made an envelope out of these two bits of paper, and then added another one of those cute little envelopes with ephemera on the inside. Another index card, this time attached to the front of this bag, and then there's a bit of paper on the inside as well. Another index card, a little bit of washi tape here and there, some punches on the corners, also punches. It's the other part of that bag with some ephemera on the front and back. There's that thin padding again that I folded over, used washi tape, tucked in a card from a kit, and then added a little like a bookmark in there. Oh, that came from there. Another index card. This is a little cute little measuring tape that I just added to that small piece. Another little punch out. Here's a tuck spot. I don't have anything in it yet. I deckle edged with scissors this little bit of, it's a really nice sort of parchment feeling paper. A lot of fold over spots. This is a little envelope I made with my envelope maker, and I made it out of wax paper that I got from Daiso. They have these cute little patterned wax paper in little pieces, and so I made that. I really like it. Tucked in a sort of a trimmed index card and tucked that in there. Again, the little goodie bag and a little envelope full of ephemera. Index card in there. A little bit of leftover scrap of paper from another pad that I had. Index card. This just folds over. This is from Graphic 45 paper and a little tag that went with that set. This is a mistake, and I just did what I could with a mistake. I just added that little card, which is always a good reminder to choose joy. A little butterfly in this. What I did was turn this down before I had attached it to anything else, so there was really not much I could do there. Another good reminder to be grateful. And the last page, I'm kind of excited about this because I wanted to use a coffee sleeve as a tuck spot. So I did that here, and here's another little envelope I made, and it actually fits in really nicely there. So that's it. Like I said, it came out chunkier than I expected, but I think I'm going to put it in my purse and just have fun looking at it and maybe using it for taking notes. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.